As I explained in my previous videos, Ripple faced many restrictions because of this EC case. So it has adopted new strategies to get rid of these restrictions. One of these strategies is the collaboration with the Digital Euro Association to support central bank digital currencies. Ripple is also cooperating with Amazon in this project. Stick around to know more about it. Hi again, welcome back to Crypto Market, where you can learn everything related to Ripple and XRP. Today, I'm going to talk about the collaboration between Ripple and the Digital Euro Association and its benefits for DEA. I'll also talk about the cooperation between DEA and Amazon. Before starting, I must say that by subscribing to our channel, you can know everything about XRP, its latest news, developments, analysis, and updates of the SEC's lawsuit against it. The Digital Euro Association, a think tank that specializes precisely in the study and development of projects related to stablecoins and digital state currencies, and which is primarily working on the study and development of a new digital euro, which is backed by companies including Ripple Labs, RTGS, Global, and EY, has published its Ahead of the Digital Euro, Public Digital Euro Working Group Recommendations report, as the European Central Bank approaches the midpoint in its digital euro investigation phase. ECBC's policymaker, Olli Rehn, announced that the investigation phase for the digital euro will be completed in October 2023. Ripple is collaborating with DEA to support central bank digital currencies. The partnership aims to use Ripple's blockchain-based infrastructure already used in a pilot project with Bhutan's central bank. In this regard, Jonas Gross, president of the Digital Euro Association, said, "We are thrilled that, due to the partnership with Ripple, we can extend the technological expertise of the DEA community. As more and more CBDC projects worldwide reach advanced stages, technological design of a CBDC will play a key role for policymakers in the near future, while previous years focused primarily on research." The European Central Bank has also collaborated with Amazon to develop potential interfaces for its digital euro. Regarded as one of the most influential economic and cultural forces in the world, Amazon will help in putting up interfaces that focus on e-commerce payments. The digital euro investigation phase will be wrapped up in the fall of 2023. The ECB has a reticent stand on its findings and details of the experiment apart from declaring the end of the investigation. The central bank has mentioned how likely it is to increase the proposed amount of digital euros in circulation to 1.5 trillion euros. This would help control the negative effects on financial stability. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch our other videos to know more about XRP and Ripple.